God gave me the keys, so I'm logging in. Had to get off TikTok, watch how I be clocking in. Felt the Holy Spirit on the stage when I was walking in. If you got a problem with me, you gon' have to talk to him. Big facts. This little heaven off a big stack. So that Range Rover Deuces, I don't miss that. Had to get up my excuses on a diss track. I'll be walking where the truth is. Ain't no zigzag, no more over. Tell him adios. Started from the bottom, now we with the Holy Ghost.
Alright, I want to do a little introduction before this video starts. I met up in Anchorage, Alaska with a group of guys that call themselves the Ladyfish Boys. We did a DIY float down the river for about 7 days. You might ask yourself, why are you sitting inside wearing waders? Well, I want to wear them one more time because at the end of this video, we're going to burn them. I also have a very large hole, as you can see in these waders. I'm also wearing a Larson rod hat when I'm typically trying to support one of my mini HFC hats. But that's all going to be in the video, a lot of footage. The audio and visual is okay. We had a lot of wind and rain to contend with, a lot of different conditions. But hopefully you stick around and watch the video and you enjoy it. Here we go. All right, so our adventure starts off in Anchorage, Alaska. We flew from Anchorage to Lake Iliamna, and that flight took us across Clark National Park and Preserve. Such a beautiful place. It was awesome that we had clear skies. We were able to see it. Mountain ranges, snow, clouds in the mountains. It was just breathtaking, to be honest with you. Once we arrived at Lake Iliamna, we had to jump on some float planes, load up our gear, and take little float planes to the drop zone. All right, once we hit the drop zone lake, it was time to unload the planes. We had 3 rafts, we had 3 tents, we had bear boxes, we had our personal gear, our fishing gear, and we had to hike all of that a little over half a mile to the Koktuli River. We had to make a couple trips. I believe I made 3 trips, a little over 3 miles, walking down a rocky trail. Definitely some hard work, but we got it done. Now, once we got to the river, it was time to blow up the rafts and load up all of our gear. Once we did that, we got to drag the boats for about another quarter mile or so. The river was kind of low at that time of year, and it is what it is. You know, the first day was a lot of work going into it, but it was definitely well worth it. The first wildlife we ran into were some merganser ducks.
I have that number 4 shot. We want duck tonight.
Merganser?
I don't.
Oh, there's fish. Oh, those are ducks swimming.
Those are ducks.
They're under the water swimming.
No, thank you on the merganser.
Oh, okay, look at that. Flung them.
Did he get it?
Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Look at that. That is a minnow. I've never seen smaller fish.
Dude, look at that. He's trying to eat that fly.
It's crazy.
Hungry little fella.
Anybody bring any Tums? Teen salt and jerky and freeze-dried meals all day long.
There we go.
Yes!
Fish on.
Doesn't look tiny, buddy.
No, it's a good sized grayling. Those are good size, dude.
Yeah, dude. They are a good size grayling.
Man, that's a good grayling. Jeez. Look at that.
Look at that.
A grayling's a pretty cool looking fish. Their top dorsal fin almost resembles a sail. They grow to be about 14 to 16 inches. That's considered to be a good grayling. A trophy grayling is somewhere around the 20-inch range. We were lucky enough to catch a few in that class. There's a few hazards you need to look out for on the river, one of them being low-lying branches, as you can see here. Schneider got hooked up in the wrong way on a branch, got a little tangle. While he was getting his mess untangled, my buddy Nick hooked up with a pretty nice grayling.
This should be fun.
We'll hang out here for a minute. Don't do that big knot.
Dude.
Bead on there? I think we figured something out.
Took you long enough, Nick.
We didn't get a ton of fishing in on the first day, so we had to fly in, unload our gear, drag the rafts down the river. So we set up for camp for the first night, and that's when I noticed the first issue with my waders. New waders and new boots are going to be on my short list to get.
Oh yeah. Big hole?
Foot soaking wet. From the ankle down. I think my right one's got a little leak too, just not nearly as bad. Alright, tip for you guys, lesson learned from me. Do not buy soft boots like this for Alaska. While we were hiking in all the gear, I could feel every single rock I was walking on. It caused the waders to wear out prematurely, and so I was dealing with a leak starting from day one. Alright, so the first day was in the books. We had our dinner, we were on the river. Did a little fishing at night just to kind of warm up. I needed some practice with the fly rod, and so I got that done. Day 2, we got into some dollies, and we also got into a little bit of rain.
Oh, I think I got a fish.
There you go.
Yeah, you got one.
I think I got a fish.
Doug's got one. Oh wow, that's a nice fish.
Is that a trout? Yeah.
No, dude.
No?
No, you got a dolly.
Dolly!
Dolly!
Yeah.
Dolly for Doug.
Oh.
Dolly varns are not trout. They belong to the char family. They live to be 6 to 8 years old, usually grow about 12 to 20 inches, and we were lucky to catch some pretty good ones.
Hung up.
No, I think I got one.
You got one. Fish number 2.
Yeah, there's some salmon in there too.
Oh yeah.
a flashlight would work good.
Grayling. Doug. I didn't think we'd be getting dollies this soon.
Let me try to get around you guys. I can't slow down anymore.
You want to play through?
You want to play through?
As soon as we start catching fish, you want to play through?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty standard.
See how it is.
Yeah. There. There you go. Oh!
Set it hard, set it hard. Roland Martin them.
Alright.
You're a bass fisherman. Give him the old Roland.
I can do that.
Go. There you go.
Yeah, buddy. Look at Doug go.
I'm kind of.
Oh, that's a dolly. I think that's a dolly. Yeah. Here, bring him around to my side. I'll go. Here, you just keep your. I got to reel mine in. Branch.
Another hazard on the river, low-lying branches. The reason I'm wearing a Larson rod hat the rest of the trip is because one of these branches took my HFC hat, lost it to the river.
Duck, duck, duck!
Keep it down, keep it down. I'll get the fish. Oh, wow, dude! Nice! No, nice, dolly! Look at that! The paddles are wider than the river. I have them sucked in.
We'll hit this confluence and things will change.
There you go. Dude, in shallow.
Dude, that was so shallow.
That baby Dougie.
We got up in here.
Grayling.
Ooh, a jumping grayling.
Throw it right in front, Jason.
If Doug can manhandle
Get out
this
of the way.
grayling.
Oh,
Join the fight. I mean, you want me to boat flip him like a bass? I'll do it.
You gonna catch that thing or what?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Last two I tried to muscle in. I'm just giving you crap. Oh yeah.
Most of this trip was catch and release, but we did keep a couple grayling and had some pretty good shore lunches while we were floating down the river.
I hope you're getting this on camera now.
All right, so we're not quite old, but we're also not quite young, kind of right there in the middle. So each day we did a little stretch and flex to keep things loose throughout the trip.
Yeah, dude, they're big.
Dude.
Nice.
Nice, buddy.
Let's see what Scott's hooked up with over here.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, doubled up, doubled up.
Mind if I throw out a couple times? Or you want to take some more? Yeah, so just go this and then walk it down. I'll pull this one out. They're not as, they're like sitting, they're not close to the bank. They're sitting out a little bit. Whoa!
Came unplugged. Still got one on.
Right there, Justin. What's up?
You on a 4-weight? Yeah. There's a littler one. That one I just had was big. This is a big one too. Look at that. There we go.
There we go.
They're big. Here you go. There you go. Ah.
Nice.
Did you see him just puke up some eggs?
No.
I squeezed his belly and he would come right out of his mouth.
So day 2 was awesome. It's what we were hoping Alaska was going to really be all about. We caught a lot of fish. We caught a lot of good quality fish. So day 2 met expectations. It was pretty awesome. Now there is a lot of work that also goes into this trip. This was a DIY. There are some guide services that run out there, but there are probably only a handful of groups that run this river and do DIY trips every year. You got to set up camp every night, break down camp every morning. We had a pretty good crew. We would kind of do a lot of teamwork, just partner up, put a tent up. Scott was always kind of the fireman. He would get a fire going. He would get the water filters running, so we'd have some water to cook our food and eat dinner and breakfast. And man, there's a lot of work that goes into it, but it is definitely well worth it. So day 3 started off with a little bit of rain. It rained on us quite a bit while we were there throughout our trip. Also saw some mergansers swimming by whenever we were picking up camp. And then we saw some salmon. Now if you see some salmon in a stream like this, definitely stop and fish beneath them because they're sitting there laying their eggs. And there's typically some trout, some grayling, some dollies, something behind there feeding on those eggs.
Big dolly right there. Ah! On the swing. Right here. Whoa! This jumped. Rainbow?
Jumped a couple times.
Oh my gosh! Totally worth the egg sucking leech all that time.
Look at that.
Yeah, we swing.
That's a monster.
Fight him for a little bit. He's a runner. Watch that.
Yes, dude. They are hitting it on the swing, dude. They're hitting it on the swing. Is that when you got that one?
It's at the end.
Yeah, I think it's when they lift it up. Yeah, that's a pretty fish. Oh, it's a pretty fish. Where's the net? Oh. Perfect. Oh, quick release. There he goes. Oh, back up here on shore. Wrong way, buddy. There he goes. Nice rainbow. All right, so day 4, another solid day of fishing. Caught some nice grayling, kind of started getting into our first rainbows of the trip. We also saw some eagles for the first time. Had some golden eagles, had a huge nest over this overhanging tree. Boat slid right up underneath it, pretty awesome. And later on that evening, had to dry them toes out. My waders are getting pretty bad at this point. All right, so every morning before we hit the river, we would do our stretch and flex. We would talk about the trip, how far we're gonna go, if there's any obstacles in the way. And then on this day, it was a Sunday, we didn't have a church to go to, but we decided to sit around and just everybody was gonna say something that they were thankful for. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where everybody's kind of going around in a circle, just talking and saying something, and then one person takes exactly what you were gonna say. Well, the very first person took what I was gonna say and what everybody else was gonna say, and that was we were all thankful for our wives letting us go on these adventures. We all have families. Wives, couple kids. I got 4, so it was nice that the ladies of the Lady Fish Boys would let us go out there, take 9 days away from the family, and spend some time in Mother Nature and enjoy each other's company and do a little fishing. So, ladies, you are appreciated. Thank you. All right, boys, that should get us back to Alaska next year.
He put the fly rod down there.
My best so far is 4 in a row.
Okay, here we go. 3. Are you on 3?
That was 2.
Well, I skied with my cast.
3. 3 in a row.
When I hit the pole. And then
Oh, the rainbow.
That's number 3?
That's a 3 in a row.
Okay, let's go for 4.
3 casts, 3 fish.
Don't let us down, Doug. Break your record. All right, one more. Oh, looks like a big one. Is that how you normally act? Okay, break the record. 5 for 5. You want the record breaker on video?
It's on video right now.
Okay. Oh, all of them?
All right, so yes, this was mainly a fly fishing trip, but I've only been fly fishing a handful of times, so I brought my travel telescopic rod with me just in case I was really bad at fly fishing. I ended up being pretty decent at fly fishing, doing a good job at it, really enjoyed the fly fishing. But I did break out the telescopic rod from time to time and did pretty good on it. If I was just trying to catch as many fish as I possibly could, I would have stuck with this. But I really enjoyed the fly fishing aspect of the whole trip, and that was really what it was all about. I did have 2 different times where I caught 4 fish on back-to-back casts with the travel rod here, and throwing a little rainbow trout, panther martin. That's what did the damage for me for the most part. So if you want to win a travel rod like this, stay tuned. Towards the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can enter for your chance to win a rod just like this one. Easy. That's a big boy.
Nice.
Very nice fish. There it goes. Great catch. Right where all the bears have been. I know. I think bears been eating them rainbows too. All up in here. Look at that track. Alright, so another challenge we faced throughout the trip was log jams. We only ran into 2, and thankfully it was kind of later in the season and they had already been cut through quite a bit, so we didn't have to do a lot of cutting. Just a little bit of cutting, but it was a little bit of a challenge trying to guide these boats through these log jams. And on the other side of the log jams, we found a few more fish.
Don't let him get away, Haslip.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Yeah, it's okay.
Awesome. All right, day 5 started off with a beautiful sunrise. Had a little rainbow in the background. Just a really awesome morning and got things going right away. And today is definitely the day of the rainbows.
Check out what I've been working on. Hope you like it. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Oh, ain't it crazy that every day's a blessing?
How do you find a good fishing hole? Follow the bear tracks. Look at that. Alright, so the day started with a single rainbow. I ended it with a double rainbow. I caught a small rainbow on the fly. The very next cast, I hooked up with my best rainbow of the trip.
You can go down river, Doug, if you want to. Oh! Yeah! Oh, there we go.
Alright, so day 5 ended with a high note. Caught 2 rainbows on back-to-back casts. Things were going really good. Set up the fire that night, and I was drying my waders out just like I do every night. I would turn them inside out. I would dry the feet out just so that in the mornings I could pick up camp, load the boats, and have an hour of dry feet before they got wet again. Got really, really windy that evening, and my waders were in between my legs. Big gust of wind came up behind us, and they blew my waders into the fire. Not exactly ideal. I'm not exactly sure what these are made out of, some sort of gasoline, a lot of flammable material, I'll tell you that much, because they were in the fire for about half a second and they went up quickly. The next 2 days, the forecast called for a whole lot of rain, and here I am with waders with a hole about the size of a football. But thankfully, my friends came prepared. We had trash bags, some duct tape, and we made it work. I mean, yes, it would have been nice if it didn't happen, but actually at the end of the day, added for just like a really good story, had a lot of good laughs about it, and it is what it is, and that's why I'm going to finish the job later tonight. I'm just going to catch these puppies on fire, let them burn, finish them off. All right, so day 5 ended with a double rainbow. Day 6 began with a beautiful view of a double rainbow. Life definitely gave me some lemons. Burnt hole in my wader that evening.
The wind picked up, almost blew our boats away. We had to stake those down. With this big hole in my waders and the duct tape and trash bag, I decided I'd probably be rowing the rest of the trip, because if you're on the front of the boat, you were kind of expected to jump in and out, pull the boat onto shore, drag the boat over any low spots, and I just didn't want to test the duct tape and trash bag job. But I was able to put my GoPro on and get some good footage. The audio wasn't that great, so I'm just gonna play some music. And you know what my brother Forrest Frank says, when life gives you lemons, my Jesus be making lemonade.
Hey, the love of God has got me clean, no old spies. That desert I was in was deep, so dry. But now I'm out here feeling free, so fly. I'm chilling in the shade. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. Lemonade, my Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade, I watch my worries wash away. Lemonade, it's gonna be okay. I gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade with that living water. Spirit, Son, Holy Father, never thought he really got us. I guess he just forgot that God works everything for better. No matter what the weather, he knits it all together. Cozier than a sweater. I'm lighter than a feather. Just thinking about the things you've done. You mix the sour with the sweet, and that's the perfect remedy. The love of God has got me clean, no old spies. That desert I was in was deep, so dry. But now I'm out here feeling free, so fly. I'm chilling in the shade. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones of the trip.
My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade, I watch my worries wash away. Lemonade,
That man.
gonna be okay. I gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade.
All right, 1, 2. Oh man, nice fish.
Than the words I could ever say. Promise that the great, the good, the bad would come along. Cause if life is always easy, probably doing something wrong.
He comforts in the sorrow, he's giving in the loss. He stole the shame I carried and wore it on the cross. Providing me a future and manna for today. Life tried to give me lemons, but my Jesus making lemonade.
Lemonade, my Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade, I watch my worries wash up. Lemonade, it's gonna be okay. I gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. He's always making lemonade.
I got one.
So day 6 ended with another good day of fishing. Day 7 brought on some more rain, some more weather, but we just went out there, shook it off, and went fishing. We had a lot of good catches on day 7 as well. Probably the highlight was the triple rainbow. We were the first boat through the hole. My man Pete hooked up with the first rainbow. The second boat behind us had his brother Scott in the front fishing. He hooked up with a rainbow. Pete's, of course, was just a little bit bigger than Scott's. And then the third boat through, I believe, Schneider was on that boat, and he hooked up with the third rainbow right out of the same hole. So we got to sit there and watch rainbow caught, rainbow caught, rainbow caught right out of the same hole. The day ended by us arriving at our final pickup location. We have traveled the Koktuli River for some 50 odd miles. I can't remember the exact distance, but lots of twists, lots of turns, lots of fish. Ran into some log jams, ran into some trees, lost a hat, burnt my waders, had wet feet. But at the end of the day, man, this trip was once in a lifetime, and it was awesome. So day 8 was pickup day. The plane showed up pretty early. We had our tents packed up, had our rafts packed up. We were ready to go. It was a long 7 days on the river. It was awesome. I enjoyed every single minute of it. but I definitely was kind of ready to get back home, see the wife and kids, and tell them about the experience that we had had. The first 2 planes came and picked up the first 2 groups, and me and my buddy Ryan, we had the last flights out of Anchorage the next day. So we got left behind.
By ourselves, Doug.
All last 2. One thing about Alaska, you really don't know what the weather's going to do. We had great weather coming in and out, which were the perfect days for great weather, because if the weather's bad and the planes can't land, you might get stuck out there for an extra day or 2. But thankfully, the planes were able to come back around, pick me and Ryan up, and we were able to get on our way back to Lake Iliamna, where we caught another plane back to Anchorage and started heading back. All right, I know I talked earlier about potentially winning a fishing rod just like the one I have for yourself. The way you're going to do that, the way to enter, is through a raffle. The raffle is part of the Hunting and Fishing Club app. The app is 100% free to join. You can download it on the iTunes Store or the Google Play Store. It has discussion forums, it has a mapping system, it has a main feed to post hunting and fishing content, has a daily deals page, and a raffle page. It's all free to join, so there's no reason not to come check it out right now. The building is there, the platform is there, but we don't have a lot of content. We need some people to come in there and start talking about hunting and fishing. We don't have any bots, so we're not going to just make up random content. But that's where you're going to find the entry for the raffle. It'll end at the end of the month. We also have the website, huntingandfishingclub.com. You want to get yourself a hat, get yourself a t-shirt, help me raise some money for some new waders and boots. Thought about starting a GoFundMe, but I wouldn't be putting any money into somebody else's GoFundMe for waders and boots. I'd say, hey, find a way to make it on your own. So this is my way, making a little bit of extra money so I can support my hunting and fishing addiction. So y'all come check it out. Now the only thing left to do, burn these waders up. All right, we're gonna see how quick these waders go up. Kids, don't try this at home. I'm a trained professional.
I'm trying it. He's not a professional.
They actually didn't catch as fast as I thought they were going to catch.
He's not a professional, guys. I told you. Dad.
We'll keep the booties.
You're going to keep the booties?
Did not go up quite as fast as I was expecting to go up, but they're gone now. All right, I'm gonna leave you all with some beautiful scenic views. Man, this is a crazy world we're living in these days. But as you can see here, this is God's hands at work. This is His beauty. And if we can learn to live our lives in accordance with His will, our lives can be just as beautiful as this country and this earth that He has created. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do subscribe, everything I put out is family friendly, including the application. And I hope you enjoy this song that we have for you on the way out. Show me those fish after y'all get them in.
Bigger.
God is great, give Him all the praise. Hallelujah, name above all names. Fire in His eyes, healing in His veins. Everywhere His glory on display. Take a look at those stars, you can name them all. Before His throne, every knee falls. The demons have to run, the angels have to praise. Even the wind and waves obey our God. From my shame, Sunday morning rose up from the grave. Take a look at those scars on His hands and feet. He saved our souls for eternity. Worthy is the Lamb, glory to the King. Oh, let all the saints and the angels sing. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. He will come and wipe our tears away. No more fear, no more pain, no more sorrow, sin or shame. The King is coming back again, a reign of love that will never end. For everything you've done, and everything you do, and everything you are, I'll sing to you. My God, you're an awesome God, you're great. In all you do, I'm made to worship you, my God, you're an awesome God.